Madrid are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here.
Well, there's the impressive figure of Christian Vieri. What a left foot he has.
You know, quite a frame.
Yeah, possibly one of the last of the old-fashioned strikers. Big, powerful and direct. And a very tough opponent in the air. One of Italy's finest ever, I would say.
Neymar. Puyol producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Serginho. Serginho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Neymar. Now it's Vieri. McAllister.
That's going in strongly.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. He's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Vieri. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. So, power or guile, what's it going to be? And so we have the first set piece of the game. It's a loose ball. Belletti. Great ball if he can get there. And that is as far as they're going to go. Neither side yet able to find the net. Oh, that's a key interception. Now this could be a chance. And he can clear it away. Zanetti. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Soulé, he's shifting through the gears here. Courtois gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Pedri. Cannavaro. And it's Zanetti. To McAllister.
There will be 1
and it's
minute
Guti.
added time.
Cantona. And he's away. And the whistle goes for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
And we'd like to inform
Any
you
opinion
now
you'd
that
like to express on the first half?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well, and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Cantona. Coming on to replace him is number 22, El Hadj Diouf. Substitution.
Here we go again.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Well, there is a look that says it all. Quickly taken. Oh, super ball! Oh, good claim by the keeper. He's certainly earned his keep there. Courtois, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Vieri. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And he's gone looking for safety. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Well, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Guti, he's picked his way through. Chance for a shot! And it's in! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter. Neymar at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
McAllister, your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Zanetti is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Played out wide, and this is Neymar. Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. Zanetti. And he's there to get it away.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And that pass just didn't quite work.
Keep calm and carry on.
And a chance! He scores! There seemed no way back, but they are level. And that's it. That was always inevitable.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Hazard.
Such good technique.
Very nicely done. Place it in low. That's a little off target. There's the shot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Soule fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
The final 5 minutes. Tries to play it through. Can he finish? Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Neymar. McAllister. Soule goes sliding in.
Has been indicated.
Zanetti promptly onto that, and that is that. There will be 4 extra minutes. Now it's Vieri. Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. And that has been knocked clear. And that will be the final act. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Christian Vieri will be so important today, Peter. He's a player that can hurt you in so many different ways.
And what might they be?
Well, he's got the power to bully defenders, the ability to hold up the ball, but what impresses me most about him is the pace to run in behind. Sometimes you really can go route one with him and he'll just do the rest.
Danny Olmo! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Mbappe. Now it's Vieri. Pinches it off him. Now he's off and running. Can he finish? hit the post. First quarter of an hour gone. Great vision. Now it's Vieri. Guti. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. No goals as yet. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Mbappe. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Owen. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Madrid do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
And this is Vieri. It's Vieri! And he was there to get a vital touch.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
And we have our very first corner. Terrific header! Decent enough try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
McAllister. Can he get on the end of this? Owen is wide and looking to get onto this. Neymar. I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Neymar. That's a little off target. Now it's Dani Olmo. And this is Owen. Rijkaard. McAllister. Madrid finding their passes. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Against the crossbar.
1 minute added time.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Neymar! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
McAllister.
Pretty robust defending.
Neymar. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. That is a great pick out. It's Neymar! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Mbappe is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And it's Neymar. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Rijkaard. He's in a great position. Goes for a shot! There's a goal! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Neymar.
Both sides then
Coming on
taking
to
this chance
replace
to
him is
turn to their benches.
Number 11.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or
Substitution.
injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal.
Mbappe! Oh, the ball's run loose here. By a hair. Oh, he's been caught napping. Cross to the back post. No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
It's their second corner of the game.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Delivers the ball. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. McAllister. Just 5 minutes left. Oh, this looks sharp.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, he's burst through. That's that, the end. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No short... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next
Hello,
2 hours,
everybody,
it
and
might not
welcome
feel
to
like that.
today's match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway.
Christian Vieri will no doubt be eyeing a goal or two.
Well, he's always the natural target, isn't he?
Yeah, and I should add that it's not all about goals for him, because he's a wonderful shielder of the ball and a trigger for the runners from midfield.
Now it's Cantona. Big chance! One-on-one! There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Wriggles his way through. And a chance! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Number 4, Zanetti.
Argentina are already chasing the game. They didn't. And the shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Forlan deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And it's been taken short. Chance, surely! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that, if only he managed to retain his composure.
Now it's Cantona. Oh, that's fabulous. Stood up well to him there. And it's Belletti. Now it's Cantona. And good save! It's bounced back off the post. He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
And he was quick to react. Passing is crisp and sharp. Vieri! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Not the most accurate pass. The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Madrid finding their passes. And this is Vieri. And the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Vieri really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Substitution for Argentina. Number 11, Neymar. Coming on the field is number 6, Robertson.
Pirlo attempts a clearance. Argentina are looking to go forward now. You can run onto that. Great chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Pirlo plays it short. There's the shot! Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Rijkaard. Now it's Cantona. Good running, strong and purposeful. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Torres. Oh, shot it!
Has been indicated.
Oh, it's come off the upright. Cleared without complication. Oh, that's a key interception. Guti. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Madrid having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. It's Neymar! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Bastoni. Messi. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Torres was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Vitinha. Oh, there's a probing ball. That's a look and place it forward. Belletti. Madrid just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Guti looking to get on the end of this. Good take, and is he in? Rudiger. That's a lovely, neat pass. Zanetti. Vieri. Ball's gone out of play. And it's Guti. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Hazard with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Picked out, can he finish? Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Pass somewhat off target. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice.
Tries a shot! Goal! And this is getting better and better. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
Substitution for Argentina. Number 9, Fernando Torres.
Argentina can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Chance! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
After
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Nuno Mendes. Messi. He's got away. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he's on his way! Tries to pass it through. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Belletti. Played into space. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Caceres. Now he's off and running. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho proves just a little bit too strong. Neither of these two want to come off second best. There's the shot! Madrid, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Couldn't squeeze it through. De Ligt pokes it out wide. Almost half an hour in now. Ronaldinho takes control of it and he's on the move. Chance! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Rodri. Cantona looking to be a menace in the final third. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Little pass back, clipped into space, and he was alert to it. McAllister, and here's Neymar. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. And the first 45 minutes are up. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Today, please watch the screen for train
How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. We're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Neymar. And that's been won straight back. And we have our very first corner. Neymar plays it short. Neymar.
That was lovely, that.
Neymar will not... It's Neymar! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
De Ligt. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. And Tomori. Nuno Mendes. And it's Pedri. Rodri. And it's McAllister. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Substitution on the field, number 9.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Neymar. Coming on the
Pedri.
field, number 21. Mbappe.
Pedri.
Number 11. Scholes.
Now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Colorado Springs really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Vieri's cross.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though. Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage.
Vieri! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
And it's Neymar. Ronaldinho. Played out towards the right wing.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Mendes was in no mood for any of that.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Vieri. He's had a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Bayer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets... And there goes the final whistle. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Mbappe, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Vieri. He's in a great position here. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Mbappe. Pinches it off him. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
No way through. They're back in possession and ready to go again. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Threads one in. Spread neatly.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's there to retrieve it. Guti. McCallum shoots! And that has fair fizzed.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Mbappe does really well to win the ball there. Decent chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Paris Saint-Germain have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Guti, and the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
That's really well cleared. Madrid do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Tries a shot! He scores! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Paris Saint-Germain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And a chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's there to get it away. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Kindly remove it, as it is about to be towed away. Substitution on the field. Number 32, Vieri. Number 10, Neymar. Coming on the field, number
Here we go
18,
again.
Number 7.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
McAllister, now it's McAllister. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's a key interception. Madrid come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
He's found a way through. Oh, great defending, that needed doing.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, that looks a decent... Oh, shooting chance! He's got a goal! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And this is Neymar. Takes the shot! Doué. Madrid perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Mbappe being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Guti is always looking to break lines. Rijkaard is onto it in a flash. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Substitutions taking place.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And he's quick to get it clear again. Belletti. Zanetti. And it's McAllister.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
And it's McAllister. And Doué. McAllister. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's McAllister. Alexander-Arnold wins the duel this time. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Done delicately. Guti. 2 minutes to be added on. Doué. And that will be the final act. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down.